mo abeboa yen kanko ene ye die hye no so se de Nyankopon ohwehwa ne se nipa bia ebediye ewo asase so eno nti ena Hope Business Forum de yenso ye boa na onso watimi atoto niema ye ewo adwuma mu sikasem mu ena afenso wasetena mu yedie eho ensem na ene yemfa aseda emma Midimafo Herbal Hospital sanse won madaroma ena bribia yede Hope Business Forum enkomo ede ebrel Midimafo Herbal Hospital Dr. Time da so one na pamfo won ebo adwuma pa o se yare bia edokro no bomode ase ode beba beda wonum omajo so mienu baako Kumase ebu akwa agogo ena afenso ubepie mu nkran ne mpotamu a epokuase mayira Midimafo Herbal Hospital say oyarefo Midimafo ene hwa mene wo kasai yentimi mobo yare ahodo a obodi ebia o twen senka ebe obodi nanso yare biara edokro wo se ye hunamani mojamani anase honhum no doctor se wo de bra na obetu ase kra tatahwe ede amount wo se eho ye nyanum bisa bi tua bi srabi wo honom oba wo de mre ene beto yare no so ede amount enu nti bomoden se obefre wonum ewo mai su sesi a na onso book appointment na ko hu wo mo na onyu yare no emfri ho emfa amount frɛ wo mo ewo 0244 774 282 0244 774 282 and I say 0500 727215 0500 727215 Dr. Time da so osebra na onfa emre ento oyare no so ema ewie one madaroma na bribia ye de Hope Business Forum edemao yensa mo akwa babio mo amwo Facebook ye wo honum as Hope TV Ghana na Facebook ko YouTube nso a ye wo ho as Hope Channel Ghana enkomo na ye ba bedi ne no ade a efa ho efa me ho efa obi biara eho titru se wo ye japade ana se wo japade afi na wo bepa japade ana se empo ubusuani bi wo japade no tie bi na eba a watimi aboa no ama na hunu aginasi a obesie na aboa na ma ne dachi se empo oni ho a wo hunkwa obefa so a obeja ne niema manchirima na ankofa wo haw ene oye ne bia ama sebe ni wo krampo achi eno nti ena Hope Business Forum ya hye nkomo ya ye de ma last week ye ba be hwe estate planning ena ye sanso hwe wealth transfer but ye tutu na ni ani enne ye ba be dom suko na ya hwe wo emramu no se ye wealth transfer anase se obi se wo ye will kra na ekwan ben no befa so na nhihye ben na wo ho ena afi so wo a waye wadwen se nya ade a obeye will no wonso so se da achen se wuni ho no mo a se ne wachi ebeye ni nyina no ye ba be so me ya do so no e de ama wanwumre enu ti na ho behia pa se sabre obemu afidie no ada ha ya sanse se wo de afidie ni to ba bia o se wo mre ene wadaje medin ede nana kwame sika se de medical akachro no enne enkomo no asempo a eda so ene se legalities in estate planning and wealth transfer nemom yen ye hwe the legal side no of the wealth transfer no said the beya yen yen from so bia wo bra ye transfer e de ama enchirima na se afoforo bi se ye bedi nkomo se ya ye behia mra nimni ye behia obi a waben wakodare e wo mranum ya wonim de a obetimi agina mra no so de akyerehye yen ama yetimi ehunu ne wo se ye esan se ye se se aye bia for ho a yen konkofa kaida bi saa nso na kokromoti wo hoyi yen san ho embopo eno nti ka me ho na me no nyina yemma Mrs. Anita Okra ono oyemranim ni oye council eno nti bibi biara a obeka wa ha no obegina mra so na aka nti tie ni ye pa se de be ya ebeboa wo ono ena oye opani kwankyerefo anase beka se oye principal legal affairs officer ewo lands commission headquarters Accra nti uko ho no mo a ene lawyer pani pa ho no mo a wo boa lands commission ho se de be ya nia efansas ho sema efamra kwan so nia ho nsem nyinaa no obekwa akodan no eno nti yenya nui na nyankopon ye da na asisanse ni busy schedules nyinaa no mene wonti wasɛ ne mre ne na daje ede abaha ye mana kwaba na ya hye enkomo no ase answer nsa mo akwaba mafio papa
ba ha che
to da me hwe some of the pictures no me mama mafino pa o se me ya na me twene ba ene se nyame adom wasan de wa beka yensa ye da se pa se waba me nsa mo akwaba bio Anyuma mo boko de.
Nyame adom bia e kam.
De Nyankopon ase. Ena ye ba bedi nkomo e de ahwe wealth transfer rano sen na eka e de efa ho. Enti menim se de opese wo sha ase e free.
Say you can wealth transfer in terms of say we transfer or you can wealth na say o property ejapade sa na wo pa che say we transfer okay so there are two ways either say we transfer whilst you are alive and now say we transfer nhye ya we ya to ho say that wuni ho a we japade hwan ho and I found a kwine ben ye be fa so acheche okay so whilst alive then your friend no you can emremu say intervivors disposition and transfer nti eno no emre bi ye di nkomo e ka about land nyoma ho ha ti say whilst alive na intervivors there no you can do a deed of gift or a deed of assignment na deed of transfer to transfer to obi a person o benefit no so that one can be done while you are alive. So that one takes effect immediately.
Okay.
But then, so person we nhyehyeye to ho said that wuni ho a ejapade a wa akwai hwan ho ne beko ne sen ne ye nche ne mfa ene o say we ye bibi e friend will na twi kasem ne friend say someone say yes so o say we ye bibi e friend will nti will ne ye nkrata bia ye to ho say ebe chire mu se daachi eba se wuni ho a wajapade kwan be ne ye nche ne sen ye mfa ma hwan so will no be chire ni nyina mu in the will no so ube bo lipa bi din a ombeye what ombeye executives so executives no they will be the people to manage the estate until say ebe che ejapade ni nyina
okay
so that is the tougher mu no
okay na just say will no wo ya enam say ebe take effect uwechi
yes nti no no
ebe che unyankrofo bi o mo behwe so
yes nti no wan ka so do ani to form na wa hwe nipa da chi wo hwe a wuni ho a wo betimi atoto ne o mayi e wo wachi se de be ya wachi enye basabasa so
okay
nti yes wo be yi obi a it can be people within your family among your children and na ebia wunuam de wa kasa wo hwe a obetimi di asumdue aba wachi yes and I shouldn't be obi a wanyi chen wo and wanyi chen bebre because it's a natural way no the wanyi chen is expected say the wanyi chen obe free mu
eja wa yi no watu ahye
da enti no e wo say we yi obi a oye be yanga na dwimu da ho na dwimu do obe yi nasio executor na say no emremu no say uni ho a sa nipa na do we oni be court ye be kinkan na afi sa nipa na court amano what we call probate and you to me krata obetimi di manage estate no acheche de send ya would state we mu send nipa kore nko ne ho no obeye nkrata e dia transfer amanipa no
oh okay enti obi bebusa se e di enti na will ye ehu hia pa
okay will no ne ye hu hia papa nipa bebre enhye dem because ye dwen say ase ebe take effect wu wachi no oh yeah yankofo bi adwen yom say na ase wo ba be wu enti na wo ye
wo papa
yes but entresa nyankopon wo hwe bible mu a we read Isaiah chapter 38 embra Ezekiel oba be wu nyankopon emma Isaiah ko ka kire ni say yes enti no ade a nyankopon so we o Kristo ni a nyankopon expect say wu wachi no ennioma enye basabasa nti o so otimi tutu onnioma ye nti ehun hia pa say de be ya adachi wuni ho a wachi nye basa ube you admit say ejape bra ye bre nyina no senya na ube spend most of the properties aye akwa no ni nyina ubeja ho
no creo
nti so wuja ho na wa anya nhyehyeye a na ese ebra wa bre nyina no ayekwa so wan hwe ya wabusuafo wo ma ne wo yire ne wukunu a wo pese wo bua wo mu daachi no ebia e ba se wuni ho a enko basa
no creo
na wachi aye basa nti o se utimi toto onioma.
Wow. Enti ebere ben na e wo se ba obi trim se obeye well because owu bata ho nti ya ne hu kakra ho.
Yes, in fact, enne no obi atimi wunim da wo bekọ. Enti no emremu no from 18 years and above ubetimi aye well emrama wo ho kwan. Enti no from 18 years going no e wo se utimi start etoto achi. Ensese uye odefo ana unye sika bebre ansana wadwe ho se meye well there bi.
Because empempinia na ya attribute to asikafo ne omo niam.
No, enti sa kra. Once a bibi wonye bibi kakra, especially so wa worry ana wonye bibi kakra e wa brabo ma so otimi start etoto achi. Because anything can happen at any time. Yes.
Okay. Enti is there are there any misconceptions be when it comes to will? No?
Yes. Ba ko pa edin kan ni se owu de no. Ko fortune se o pese wo be ye wo penade ade o ka so ba be wunti na wo ye wo. But entisa e wo de timi ba anytime. Wo betimi aye will e be da ho 50 years and sana or more. Enti no enye wo na o be ye ne be preempt your death. Enti no e misconception enim. One way ya obetina tena ho saa anything can happen no way. So 1 to 2 echi a ubenu hu daachi. So one kata kra obehu mposo obenu aba wabusua na obeha no. And now people also think especially yen akwanhwefo ne can say Christopher. Ye dream say will ye ewiase nyoma. But enye wiase say wo read the mekan ya friend Isaiah sure say enye wiase nyoma. Eye Nyankopon ahyede odi manipa se obi a so tutu achi then na ebe se wuwu na se daachi because of ejapade che ni nyoma bi nam se wanye will nti ede ntokwaba na wachi ye basa na woyire ne wo meku munam court ebi wo hokro eyi ase ne ntokwaba wayi ase all because 1 to 2 nyoma yi enhyewa nimunyam na wo ye elder wo ye osofo wo ye na se daachi uwachi nsem bi sa ba enye kama enunti na say also ye will and another thing so people think say I'm too young and I say mini pese ni nya sika bebre ansa na there bi ubetimi aye will de wo wonne no ubetimi de aye say later unya sika na unya nyoma more you can always amend what we call a codicil. You can add on, you can alter. Obu ha menya clients on be ye will bu a year or 2 time wo ha no ma ba lawyer o ma be sisa no on bounce lawyer me be bia nka me man efie we menya amfa ama no because yes menya amfa ama no nti no fama obi fufuro eti nkofo timi sisa no at any time because eye wa we japade as long as you are alive you can alter it at any time betimi kura revoke betimi atwam no aye fufuro so ofu say bia wa ye will 30 years ago na ohwe nioma sesa you can always change it. Nti no sa misconception no wrong.
Yen hwe de be ma obi atimi asesa no factors ben na betimi ma obi asesa ne real.
Obu o ha e bia executives na o choose omo no e bia omo afrim. Nti no obetimi aye so obesesa. Eno obu o ho nso a se na me kan no obu o fu se bia ejapade a mede ma me ba we say suban bi a o dead no da chi mini ho a obehadwe ontimi ntutu ne o ma ye ma bi a ne nua nketo am benefit nti obetimi asesa no nti enua bebre ana bi a wanya ejapade bi a o pese wo chani na we nti no nipa bebre enua bebre timi ko se ko fo be change
and what are some of the niema obi betimi aye we was because here kan na obehwe na abusuan asase na abusuan japade obi dey akoye will
there be so so will no wo ya eye wa personal property a wa akwa udinda so untimi mfa ebusua ejapade meye o will ana bi obu o ha company property no wa will untimi enye adwuma sa obetimi a will but enteki any effect because enya wo dia ana and I hear so the confusion so beba that you ni ho a ana obu o ha bi o yo hene ana oye di krobi ana oye akonwa bi elder no de akonwa no Ejapade ejapade wa William anema nti nioma bi sa no nti o say wow personal nioma wa nkasa wa kwa whether landed property or immovable property betimi a wele untuma ushu open ko wetimi wele o pen
interesting
bibia wo bia wontade bibia wo agudie
na shoe yi wo be ya ebedu time a wo film na nwe
e ko wetimi wele o bibia obo ho nso a owo books bia we bu akente mpenyimfo ni de wo kente bi special bibi obi kwat mi wele pen say na me kan wo special pen
wow
eti no bibia utimi wele kofo nso timi wele bible
okay and they are the papa
yes so I ne ba we ya ohia nyame wona brabo
so the bible
yes enti no utimi wele ejapade bia e kan akoma so person di ma obia eye wa na wa akwa
okay
utimi wele
okay all right abuzan for yes amama kwaba na ebia fe na wo wabetina wa fidie no achia aha Hope Channel Ghana Hope Business Forum so nkomo na yedi no na yedi nkomo afa well ho on say yen yedwumade ne business enti no most of yen nkomo no be sentence around business ebia obi abie na dwuma na all really dia ma nchirima but ye kan nyina bom na wafa so asua de preko se na be abehu nti wo business na wo ye no a company na wabie na ye wa wo dia no ye be hwe the legal ways a wo be fa so abetimi e de aye well no eno nti koso ani entra na ye woni ma bebre e de ma cancel ene ye nhwe steps ben na legally no ye betimi ateki ni maako na ye de aye well no
okay so person aye well a wow betimi aye but I na ye because a legal document no it's good so be consult lawyer
okay
said de be ya obetimi aye ni yie ama nti no so ukohu lawyer obetimi a drafting the kama because there has to be a certain format
okay
said de be ya it shouldn't create any ambiguity or say ye clear say what they who appointing nipa adwoa mensa or say etimiti ase say adwoa mensa we na who appointing no and I say bia na there say family bi wo ho budin sese nti also we are very clear of the person you are talking about say ma because sometimes comfort me well omu wachi no na problems be bring aba who read the will na emu nda ho unti ase nti so hu lawyer obetimi aye no kama amount nti bu ye wi a e wo say unya 2 witnesses omo be attest say will you wa na sign ye no mu gina ho no mu hu say wo sign so they will not see the content
okay
omo hu nioma awatro all they will see ni say you are signing the will nti no signature page ni pe na normally they will see
okay
say wo sign to omo wi a no omo so assign attesting say ampa on this day at this time omo hu say wo sign the document say there be ya da chin bi obi be ka say papa kra wan sign we nyem papa signature
nti enye valid
nti wan so no say who to see witnesses na I will say we choose witnesses carefully because by the time you be contesting, you will not be alive to say anything,
okay,
to testify. It's so with me choosing nipa or more 8. They should be adults,
okay,
at least 18 years and above. Our year of sound mind,
okay.
Or my dream mudaho. Our year no kwafu.
Very necessary.
Yes, and there should be people and strangers. It's not advisable say you just pick strangers bia obi a hu no bia
now so measure
no me sign no we should be people e bia nkofo bia no omo kwa sorry na obi a asem ba we busuafo betimi ehu say maami we minim no papa we minim no omo betimi aba be testify what you say enye strangers afa bedu ho no ye po bia testify witnesses ni enim obi a
to cover bi ofri ba kra
enti no it's very important say obenya obi a to witness no ena witnesses ni so ense se omo kobo the rule say asumesi anya aye will so there should be people yes who can keep that thing confidential you know enya kofo mu wi omba because sometimes ebusuafo bi eti say why will they are eager to see what is in the will.
One share cranny, I can't watch him.
Yes, I mean, so who are many 1 million as me tell me what so it should be people who can keep it confidential. And ye real so I lodge wo ye deposit courts. So that is another process. Say will no ya deposit wo court at the time of your death and valid.
Okay.
Nti no so wunya wie pe e wo se yes ade a uwu a obi a betia ko fa document bi afri ba bi say yes e wo se your deposit wo e wo court nti wo so say stranger bia na third party bia wo so obi will eda ba bia ana wabusuani bi will e wo se wo asudie se so de court immediately. Yes.
Next no ye mfa nto fie ana ye ma copies
ye ma copies court be keep copy wo so be keep copy.
Okay.
But I make also keeping it confidential. Yeah. And you know, I will say you have to keep a copy in court.
Okay.
This I about say who ni wha we busia for court number ku you be ready at your Enya dia e fa no obi a betimi afa ba say we uni.
Your special criteria bi age so court ko je na how far A4 sheet bi na wa trotro de opegu so.
Oh, normal paper ya use ya, but lawyer for the enim send ye faso aye no.
Oh, okay.
Until you be printing no. The law requires say any legal document must be printed on a durable paper or a durable sheet. So as lawyers we know what that sheet is.
Oh, okay.
Until you printing a comma. Na ya any bibia na the
purpose. Okay, can dey say tinchina was a lawyer na e.
Was a lawyer na because a lawyer anya na ube anhwe ya Obeka say ebia watutu echi enso na wonye hwe
na fi watutu apapa so crowd people no so
yes because me who benya a lot of experience one day me ho na me client bi buy say ne papa wele na japade ama no eti obaye no oh bibisa no na papa say papa ni tifie papa ni kura nwi
oh
eti mi how yes papa na say wachocho bibi no de ama no papa na ye man but enam say oni legal
assistance
we bia ni ti no no aye no ama e friend say omo type e won kwanche yes omo ye typewriter yes and no ma type ya man so I will
wow
oh and no dia man ne ba no ntini ba no so ani age send papa ya will ama no o dia ba send ti no oba na am say okay o papa would abel o sin papa nwi and am say o hu e dey na unya
no plan well dey now
but so o ko hu lawyer enka ensisa
okay ti eno sa no muntimi nsanye nsachira e bia na so mo ntro ne foforo
ti sa na also koko hu lawyer ti me advice say the papa nko hwehwe ne lawyer ana nko pe lawyer na onye the right thing no mun deposit but there like ya kanino will ne take effect upon your death it is a we are enye effective
okay
it is a bibia as wa wele asasi we ama wo ba kofia said that when you na person o ton asase na betimi aton the person dey bia until say we wu enye effective.
Oh, okay.
You know that is how it is.
They work nti my well dey ama me ba e na ho chaba na ma ton asase na na say dan no e wo say me san koye nsa try ana say bi mpa ma anye na mafa mawu e ba sa me ba no ko hu we no so asase ya ton ana dan ya ton be ni den
eno anu no o ti bi nya hwe ko. Wow. It's in only properties that are still existing in my name, in the testator's name, are still valid, existing.
Because you are TB paying. Ubu on ma say asase we na ye papa dia, or dia ye we la mai, and obi nso akoto. Na omo ni nipa na wakoto ne kwa konya wa.
Once a papa ne ton ye while he is alive ontimi nya ho hwe.
Okay.
I have seen situations papa no in the process of selling na papa ni wuye nti waton property na ma obi nipa na aye part payment
okay
na papa no covid ene kun no papa ni wuye nti no ne ma no I mean emra buyer no eba mu no se no papa na ton property na ma me dada nkrata lucky na papa na sensan bibia ma nipa no nti na se balance ho na ode be ma wa untimi enye ho hwe once our turn there because until the person dies it doesn't have any effect.
Okay.
Until you can still deal with your property as however you like it until you die.
All right. Now, what happens to Obi to say, I mean, I'll Joshua or Shemi? Why not just say, oh, your word? So we are in a Japadiano. Anything.
So one year will dear, and then now a Japadiano who surrender say a buying emra, yeah, buying ra, and che wa Japadiano.
Okay.
So when a friend or interstate succession law 111 yes.
Now, better than a buyer who a crab. Because if I never free more, coffee be a train to Quanto.
Okay, so okay, now mammy explaining the say Obi wa be a court two things. Either say Mbe say ni pan wire will. Or ye will and be what we call probate. Probate nature say ni pan wire will. Or no we in executors. So the court will grant the executors what we call probate. E ye to me krata I the mouse a fache nipa de japade according to say we state on the will nim. Okay. Say nipa no wa anya will a ene wo be court akwaje letters of administration.
Okay.
Bigini say what is enko kan LA. Letters of administration. Ti eno na say nipa no wa anya will. Nti sa no okwa ye behwe emra no ema nipa fo bi nipa kuo fo bi priority say omo betimi apply for letters of administration the surviving spouse ne yere na ni kunu otiase.
Okay.
So e ka say yere na kunu a legally married wife
nyem planche
asem enye baby mama asem e say ya ware o so etino onu
mpacho o kan legally na che say e bia wakoye fie de bi kura wa ya sorry dem de ba one sign or court I no so
but there were different forms of marriage. The law allows your customary marriage.
Okay.
It is valid. And your war ordinance and also a valid. We even have the Muslim one and also a valid. So and you say wakoye wedding no because customary marriage baby omo sign. Ubetimi court another call registry, marriage registry how sign it. But the people but it is still valid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a valid form of marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, no ni answer wa kofie ebusuafo nyina recognize mu say una we ye eyire una we kunu. Eno ani hia. No so it should be the surviving spouse and answer with surviving children. And parents of the deceased or the testator, the deceased in this respect. And customary successor. This customary successor ebi I say wow deeper would di na de who say who say custom or who say obi wa we na be di ade or be hwe akire ama nipa na ha enti no it is how emra no PNDC law 111 no a very important emra aban e de bae because ye hu say en pen bebre no se nkofo wu a aye omo achi mema especially omo wu a aya omo yire ene omo mba esafa a lot of injustice ebusuafo ebe fa properties ni nyina na yire ne ma no omunya bi omunya hwe ebu oho oni ni kun na bra but most of the time no properties no emema no omo kwan din no mo de ye say empo so ba ni din ka ho mpo a be ma no nya free mu pene busuafo omo be fa. And we have different customs, Ghanaians. Say ebi mu oha tribe bi oha mu ye patrilineal, ebi ye matrilineal. Say akan amamre mu no.
Come ma me side.
Ntu papa japade no first no. Enka papa japade emba oho ebe ko ne wo fa ase ho. Na wo ofa die mum na ebe ba oho enye sa
ka me brei na me majapade akome wo fa ase
ntu be na first na asantifo ne aka mema no na omani ku omo wo fa asefo ho ese omo mba ntu obu oho wo skapa owu pe na omo ma ayemo nti aban de sa amra ne bae say the be hwe say ye be che there will be a uniformity. It doesn't matter say whatever the custom is say wu a ejapade o se ko eyire ne mma ho no ebekọ ho ne de o se ko abusua ho nso ebekọ nti eno no wa nche amfa ama omo a opese wa ntoto wachi wa ntoto achi no I always advise people say better say obetutu echi than say obi a oti baby a wan nyehwe amboa no na japade. Yes, because in spite of the law still na ebusuafo bitimi eha oma ometimi aha menye wadwen so obi o ha na dwen ne say that you ni wa o na busua de omu ye good ombehwe me yere ni mba woti asintia
yes richro
yes na se ba se uni hwa so eno so de ewo ho no
okay na che se se wa anya we na aban bebem no aba be chiche e de amount
in accordance with PNDC law interstate succession law.
Wow. All right, yen hwei we na nkasa no ye ka ho asem yi ebetimi aba se obi ye real na wa free mu na wo ma ode wo mu hye ho ni nyina so no enkosi bire a ye nkoma real no so kra na obi anzo afiri mu a ana de bi kra me kan se wo mu nyina to renchen bi nti wo mu nyina afiri mu abom e ba sa ye be ni den
ayi for every mom
omo ye beneficiaries no
omo nyina
de oye wo ni nyina e bi accident bi akre omo nyina off
accident
se bi sa kosia eno sa no eno so mra bi wo ho a ebetimi aye ho bibi di ama omo maka na.
Okay, so se we ye wela ye menka we se we ye wela se dem kan se unya lawyer ne so ye ni ye ya etimi take care of sanioma we. We have what we call a residual clause. We always put in a will to say bia we ya mi ye bia ejapade a me want right now na me dia ye e ba se me nya ejapade fufuro bia ba kira me di mani passe me di mani pa say we between so state say bia me de me japade ma me yere amene no ho sisi a mi wachi no se ba se okokọ ware a obu ha be ma bi wo ha ompese be ma fufuro ba be enjoy enti ba se me yere ni kokọ ware ana me yere ni wu a property no enko nipa we ho.
Oh, okay, na so wa ye ni trust wa to.
Enti no bi otimi ka se megapade a me de ma me ba se me ma we ni hu a enko ne ma ho enko ne nana we enti we wetimi a take care of all the possibilities.
Wow.
In a will. Enti no me hu ha betimi a possible say omu nyina betimi ewusa.
Okay.
But then even if that happens on say one nipa na ode ma no e bia wo so wo wabusua emremu no se wo inherit bibi a na se say uni ho a nipa a ono so ebewe ono so betimi a benefit.
Okay.
Yeah, ono so ono so betimi.
Question bia ba mitim but mpese ye na ye ho ba na me ba baby sa ahefo megiri se wani age nkomo a ye di ne ho pa bomodian na ene ye ntena nkwa wie sabre ye pese ye na ye ho na ye ba kai se aha Hope Channel Ghana Hope Business Forum so nkomo na ye de ma ye di nkomo de afa kwan ye befa so a ye bra ye bre nyina no ye se obre achi twowuo na owuo na chi nso no asumdie na wo se ba nti wo se ye nhihye papa na angofa oye ne bia ama ye wo achi na fe ye business ene ye nyuma hodo a ye nyina na ankodi nipa foforo bi a enye omo na nanka ye susu se ye de be ma omo ensem nti ye dan ye ho aba ye ba ye beto aso de amamo.
In Tamale, many live with silent pain, waiting for a miracle. From August 4th to 8th, that miracle arrives. Join us at the Dakpema Palace forecourt for the Healing Hearts Medical Mission. 5 days of free medical care brought to you by Hope Channel Ghana, United Service to Africa, and partners. Enjoy services like health screenings, eye and cataract surgeries, dental care, diabetes and hypertension checks, counseling, medication, and more. Absolutely free. Need surgery? Pre-book now at the Tamale SDA Hospital from July 1st to August 1st. Call 0246 012 655 or 0244 900 931 for details. Healing Hearts 2025, because Jesus still heals.
So Daniel decided to be faithful to the commandments of God. Right in the beginning, head made up of fine gold. Look at this incredible slide here. Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah had an all-night prayer vigil, seeking the mercies of God concerning this dream of King Nebuchadnezzar. They prayed fervently. They prayed with all their hearts. Their lives, their very lives, depended on God's revelation unto them. Where do you go when you are in trouble? When the storms of life hit you, where do you go? I will encourage you to follow this series, one episode at a time, so that you can be blessed as we go through the book from the chapter 1 all through to the chapter 12. It is going to be verse by verse. We are going to take our time to consider each verse in the book of Daniel. And I believe that the Lord is going to bless us in an amazing way.
Bible Answers by Pastor Samuel Nyako, showing on Sundays at 2 p.m. only on Hope Channel.
Medase se onyamre ni adaja na yada ye ho aba kai se aha Hope Channel Ghana Hope Business Forum so nkomo na yegusu a yede ema ono na enne yedi nkomo de afa the legal means a yebetimi ache ye japade se yeti ase ana se yenti ase ya hwe will no, which is basically henry ye uwu achi, but ye ba beto aso ne ya behwe de yeti ase enso no be famra kwan so na ya che na mum yegusua edi nkomo ni nyina na ya kan bom na ye di afra, but ye botaye ne se u business ana se wadwuma a wo ye no enkonko fall in the wrong hands. Nti wo se utimi fa emra kwan so na wo ye nhyehyɛ papa de ma wankasa ho se de be ya nchiri manso betimi abo wajapade a obre enei apegu ho no ho eban. Nti eno a ho nkomo na ye ne cancel Anita Mrs. Edi ho enkomo wa hanom o mo amwo Facebook ene YouTube nso ebia bibi chiri mo adwen mo betimi de afa ho ye bekenkan de amamo ho se ye nua baba kon Vida Obin ose adwoa, God bless you. Mjiri so ni mo se de osi bo adwoa ne de
me mami
oh mommy anwumre ye chao angopon inshallah pa se wa produce set asset e de amayen ya oboa na wa mayen nim de nti ma Vida nyankopon inshallah pa all right yentwa enkomo no eso cancel em say off air na me busa question me busa mienu nti me say busa ni nyina de di kan ne ye say metimi aye will e de ahyemu say se mini ho no mo a we obi bia me papa ana obi aye ato ha medin wo mu no yemfa me chefa ema obi ana
okay so two things emrano say will no e be take effect at the time of death. Okay it is if at the time of death ne be take effect no, are you going to be alive to also receive it, the benefit? Until I was said you should be alive to receive it.
And some me passing on.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know say eba say when the beneficiary now or also receive property no, when you are alive it will fall into what we call intestacy, and now in the residual clause.
Oh, okay.
And you know it is a basa we ya will no say bia o minim sam papa asumesi o wejapade bebre o sika bebre e den ya me inherit bi eti no wetin dia shem say da achen de menya free papa ho no me so me de ma ni passe what you say aha eti na say
me wu kra mpo a
na say ebia na o papa akwaja o this about o papa akwaja wa still now it is covered in the will, in your will. So let's say o papa akwaja o oko this year let's say be also call 20 years time whatever years time say we will once san no enti ewo mu dada
oh okay
say japade a we receive from papa no that is if by that time no say wan kasa wonton di wan kasa won spend ya let's say o wa e da so ye wo dia
okay
yes
na ko ba se bia me makwaja papa dia na se nya me dia bia
sa wakwaja papa dia unless e bia papa change e de ma my friend is saying obi fufuro and I say or the ma ebi a wo ma ana bibi but you should be alive when the person dies to also receive it who ni wa obi ani wa obi receive it
wow and the second one no say obi a ebi a woni ne yiri bi abre na oye will ebi a wasan ko ware fufuro kra beka ho ana se so anware mpo a wa ye will no de japade ni nyina ma obi fufuro a wa amre aban betimi abam ama ne one na bre na nya bi
okay until at that point they are still married eti na mra no ehye ohwe wills act na ehye say wo ye will a e wo say we make reasonable provision
okay
for your spouse your surviving spouse especially a spouse are oye dependent on you
okay
imagine say bia wa worry o spouse no oye housewife ana adwuma na oye ne nheda anya adwuma bia wa na wodan wa na wo hwe fie wo hwe wo yere enkwara bibia wonim sese wonni ho a obey ne ho be kire no financially wontimi nya will na won kate ne out e wo ma ne hwe da bi obetimi dia court ama emra betimi agye japade ni bi ama yes
na chese wo mo koye ne kokua mo mpe lawyers emo mo guide wo mo no ebia no wonim se emra hye ne se wo se wo di portion
nti o ma nti emra hye se wo be ma nipakuo tu bi reasonable provision wife ene wo ma
okay
wo ma omuye below 18 years emra hye o se wo ye wela o se wo make reasonable provision for wo yere anase me fa say a spouse your spouse, your husband or your wife.
Yes, man in Tanya will.
Amaya will. Amaya will. Yes,
Amaya.
Oh, Amaya will pa. Into Omuye, but what I say, Emranisi dependent wife. It is say, yeah, oh, Bema now who say we no oye dwuma kese o wo sika pa wo kra no it no depending on you na we ya wo na wa money bi kra oba ne kra no o mepushi enhye dan fa ne ho but oba oye dependent on you no wa brema akwa property wutimi fa nkonkoma outsider e wa bra wo be cutting now yes na e wo say we ya wela as a Christian no your will should not surprise your family.
Okay.
Do you understand? As that's how we wait, you know, see, hey, na say near papa or and that's how we will a surprise your family. Or more the amount nyina was say a ye bibi or mu read ya a reasonable so it's expected say papa or the way what che bibia ma obia ni aso so there is peace. But minya will now the comma and maybe just will be anti or mudinda. Was fast phobia.
Therefore.
Now fe waja ma no hearing. Oh ma
bro.
Yes. And I'm running so also making provision for your parents.
Okay.
And also can also making provision, yes. Especially if your parents are depending on you.
That's what Motiasia.
Or Motiasia. Also it's making provision for them.
Interesting. Enti yendane no hwe. Enti ko ba se oba no na ye gwo no.
The same thing.
Emran share say onye bi na be man.
Or say we make provision for your dependent.
Man muntie ni ye o.
Your spouse. Most of the time no. What we've seen is say mostly ana mema no na bibi etawo omunsem echen ma no
say they are done
say they are done
enti de mra be adwuma
na a friend say to be here for warrior most of the properties kwa no bo ha moto a be ma ni di mu ana wo we have wo kra because of say customary bibi nti o say dey o oba ne kra to ejapade na no de ni kunu dia
say oba to etre be ma
dey nti no most of the time na ya na koba ne se ejapade ni bebre na ewo mema ni dim eti no ya de bia me ne me colleagues say when the law says a spouse the spouse is always defined to be a wife in that circumstance. So the women are always at the receiving end. But the spouse there no can be either the wife or the husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, minim the question we won't share in here, so maybe sir. Obi betimi aka kire ni kunu se abusa ni kunu se why well.
Oh, ubetimi abisa. I mean, ubetimi abisa.
So,
but ayana dangerous. So ube disclose content no. Yes. So your family can know say. So your family can know say why a will, but also it's me keeping ye. I said a bear enko fall into the wrong hands because I have heard of stories. Obu oha or obu or ebusuafo bi ebu ankwale bi oha mu very stubborn. Obi hu say yes osofu bi okọ witness na sorry ba maame will. Yeah, you know, yeah, nam say maame no e confide in the pastor. Nipa kra odi ajapade no we dem di ma say me ba we na so odi nti ma ma ne hwe me ma ne say. Asafo chirichiri. E na asem ba ye na sofu no ko kan say nu nti na maame ne we okra wa ma ho.
Osofu anu apa.
Eti no edin sem bebre we eche no maame ne kra fa mu wu ye. Eti no na quite dangerous. Say we disclose because what you say no, uni obia say your family is together. Ejapade timi ye nsem enyo be.
Yeah, na identity mu kraba.
Yes, intino. They can have the idea. I think it's important. Say omubehu say le be ya
obia is submissive.
Yes. It said that chibu ni hwa. They know say they have to look for a will.
Okay.
You see, I will go to court to search for a will. Na omu nkobu oho timi kokoye early kofo bi timi koye early kra che japade ni wie na later omu hu say ye papa kro ye will na omu nim.
Okay.
And I will ye no so ehia pa one important thing is say dipa bebre timi acquire properties omu abusuafo kra mpo nim ba bi e and member bebre yes I na minima di konto minim so person mo surprise wan yo. So omu be properties omu mfa omo yimu di nka ho na omo the properties na sie enti se wanya wela ubewu no obia
enim se wo bibi kra wa sika bi wa ha obia enim.
Yes enti no etimi etaba pa nkofo timie kofo obi wo kra. I heard a story obi timi be order brand new car ewo se Toyota o se he found the man the wife was surprising no.
Oh
and na papa ni fam wuye.
Wow.
Before the car could be delivered, one can't share the wife. Nti company ni frɛ number na omo ka share the wife no kwa they thought say a scam.
Oh.
It's no a very important say ube disclose ube ma family ehu say property we who ye japade say ewa ha say the beya because if you are a family you are together. I don't see why such things should be a secret.
Ghana hana minim baby enquire ya adwen na free there. Go say na ya adwen bone no more wa chen papa. Do won say no akofa bontin su na bi. Na ono na ti ho hwe.
Yes. Kofo na wafa. Obu okro di otimi kro obi kra timi ajapade pa na odi obi fufuo di na danfo bi din. Ne sa ne ono odi aye. Afi anything can happen unya wupe na kwa akoye nsempi wan kan che wabusuani bia nso ti da nipa no oye nipa boni ni a no afa
onfamba na obi nso betimi aye will e de ama ekuo ti say bia ma sorry me say masasi e da hai ma sorry emfa eno nso.
In fact that is one of the important reasons also ye will because one says one ye will na say mra na echa emra na eche no o ma amfa sorry anka the kind of people who can benefit under your estate. Enti no so why we will ultimately determine you have the power to decide where your property should go. Enti no ubetimi you know even in death you should still commit to the work of God as a steward. Enti no ubetimi and making reasonable provision for the work of God to still continue even whilst you are dead. Enti I've seen people who donate lands obu ha bia o business bia utimi ka say every month mama sorry
certain
amount nti no nkofo ye pa
oh that's very interesting
so that's a will is the only way I obetimi I ensure say such thing can continue even after you die because all the shady pants are will be anywhere nipa no betimi ejai another thing so nkofo timi ye ne so mutimi create trust
okay
in a will enti eno so ye say obi wo ha o ejapade bebre nipa bebre ye omo ejapade bebre but ne manu ebia ne mani susua they can't manage the property properties no nipa ne wo no ana say on trustee omo say omo betimi am manage to benefit inchima ai beba so omo timi create trust no ma pay nipa anim the form betimi am manage properties no no ma manage na proceed from the trust no omo they are supporting bi ankwala ni school fees to be otimi yes me properties here wo hani hey my creative trust me trustees mo manage bi am rent ni out and am fanya business way every we be am fantu I remember school fees every month mo ma me wife say mo ma me ma say mo ma me say kopum say omo be nyinyi omo betimi take over the properties edi nkofo nso timi yes sir.
Oh okay that's very nice yeah brand yeah break enti me pese o summarize ni nyina na odi tu ahwefo efo na omo a ebia omo nya omo adwen so omo be yero omo humfa so e wo so na afi na obi nso pese wo ye bia the steps no I was o follow na otimi aye ni ye
so the America first in America is say wo property first of all secure it legally register your property say a land that you know say the process you need to go through go to lands commission make sure your properties are well registered your interest is secured then you prepare a will see a lawyer to do a proper will for you and make sure say all the legal requirements are followed for a proper will to be done in your favor and then also your will should not surprise your family especially as a Christian and say will na was say to me edi peace asumdue eba but not say edi ntawa yetimi contesting kofo will na japade na de abide ne satoso me hu bebre okrom ha
okay
na japade nda ho na nkwala ebre because nkofo okun there's a life case amwo papa ne properties you see oma tutum ne man ekun gidigidi say they will not open their fathers should nobody should touch any asset so assets ni nyina erote
yes comes to the obi
it comes to the obi cars ni nyina say all because they are contesting the will they are fighting so I was saying David there are several high profile cases I can mention esikafo pa na omo Ghana ha ni ade a omo wu achi no omo business is collapse omo ni omo ye basa all because their wills were contested and obi wo nso a wanya will inti ajapade no omo yes inti o se wutimi etoto ni omo yi what you say no everything looks as there is peace obia but yes so woni ho a unnim de besi wachi nti no bible nyankopon share say e wo se utimi toto wachi yie so there be ya woni ho a bibia be ye the kama and there will be peace now still so you can also support the work of God
okay
yeah
all right thank you very much yeah brand dey aso you say e kan so yetimi de yero say bia me de car ka say mini ho no ma ni Christmas ntia me ka
and dem hu bi da dey na ya tire ni say o say wu a funeral expenses and our testamentary expenses all be court kwaji probate ele ni ade e kaba nti I don't know no you always say it should be born from your estate. Untimi ntwaka mfa mu bia.
No biti ni baby na.
Na ye twaka ma no. Untimi ntwaka ma o baby.
That's very interesting.
E ka bia udi bia no should be born from your estate, yeah.
Okay. Menim say bia obesa chairman Vida na ye bre na so na ye fancy.
Yo ma Vida. Nyame hira o bebre, obuan bebre, mi san so chia mase omo mienu ma vida ne ma se omo no omo tie enchen ma Sarah Okra yes omo tie enchen omo boa ye bebre nyame nhira mo womra emwa mo de boa ye the santo chia me ho kani
one kan comment ase
Sarah Okra kwesi nyame nhira mo ne mo mua no mo support
amen
me papa me mami okuma se me nuamu Lorinda mami ama oyini kunu efi UK bagana
oh okay
be chia mu nyina ne me nuamu fosia nuafo nde dosu nso mu yes ti me chia mu nyina me afia me akua obi a nyame nhira mu nyina
okay
for your support ne mo mpae
okay
nhira mu
all right nyame nhira won so pa why are there and as I said na notice ne cry very short but what me aba ba obesan ba biem enti no ye wi e bedi nkomo arefo nyame nhira won so pa se monyamre ne adaje na moatwen yen ene ye ne council Anita Okra Mrs. ena edi nkomo oye principal legal affairs officer ewo lands commission headquarters Accra haya enti ya yenhira na ensema odi amaye no eya asan ko YouTube and say Facebook na san ko tie ni yie pa obetimi kura save link na to ho abre bia nyame beka wakoma say ye well no na wabo tie na wa follow steps na kakra na boa am watimi aye na aye yie yankopon enhira mo pa da enkoma medimafo herbal hospital wonum na boa ya ye de endefam de so esan ebre wo medin e de nana kwa misika yesi ha emamu nyina moni hwe anitia adeshi